Louisiana beer reviews, St. Arnold Winter Stout. St. Arnold Brewing Company is from Houston, Texas. They were founded back in the 90s, I believe 94. And this particular brew is a winter brew. It's seasonal. It's made from December to February. Let's see, I got a few notes here. It's 5.6% alcohol, and the IBU level is 36. It debuted in January 1997. Uses 4 different barley malts. The score it gets on the internet is above average rating on Rate Beer, a most excellent rating on The Beer and Me, and it gets a B on Beer Advocate. And it's been sold in Louisiana since 2010. I've never tried this before, so this is one of those Louisiana beer reviews where I've never tried the beer. And it's not pasteurized, and I'm looking on the website and they said this should always be stored chilled in a refrigerator. So what do I find when I go to buy it? At Martin Wine Cellar in Metairie, Louisiana, on the shelf, not refrigerated. So I hope that didn't affect, I didn't know this was what it was supposed to be done with it when I bought it, but I hope it doesn't affect it. Well, anyway, let's break it open. A lot of smoke, and it's a twist off. I didn't need to open it. And inside the bottle cap it says multiple personalities. Multiple. Alright, so we got a good amount of smoke here coming out the bottle. Give it a good pour. Okay, as you can see, it has a medium to thin beige head. We could finish this bottle off here. So there's not a whole lot of charge with this beer. The appearance is dark brown, sort of hazy, not super clear, but it's not as hazy as other stouts or darker beers I've seen, like the Paulaner I had yesterday. But it's got kind of a reddish appearance under light. A lot of these brown beers will be red under light. Okay, let's give it a smell test. Okay, roasted barley malt, you really pick that up. Dark roasted, sort of a coffee flavor, coffee aroma. A little bit of some kind of plum, a little bit of overripe fruit, but not strong on that, just a little bit. And you can see the head just fizzing away. So it has a decent enough aroma. Now let's give it the most important thing, the taste test. Get that roasted flavor, dark coffee flavor, maybe a tad bit of chocolate taste, and not a lot. Some of that plum again. It's not really that bitter. You pick up some bitterness at the end. Couldn't find out what kind of hops they use, but it seems like just standard bittering hops. The mouthfeel on this is medium to heavy. Finish is sort of wet. Medium, I would say medium dry to wet. The drinkability is fairly good. It's not a beer that you're going to chug, but it's a good sipper. It's not particularly complex from what I can see, although it might be different if it had been refrigerated the whole time, like as directed. But it's not spoiled. Yeah, it's an enjoyable beer. I mean, the winter is almost over with, so this probably would have been better to have when it's really cold, but I'm not too picky about that kind of stuff, to tell you the truth. I'm going to go ahead and go with a B also. Um, I could almost go with a B plus with this. But I'm not. I'm going to stick with a B. It's good. It's a good, solid beer. It's not, I wouldn't say it's very good, but it is good. Um, you do get some more of the bitterness as you're drinking it. I would recommend giving it a try. It's not the best stout I've ever had, but it's pretty good. And if you want to go out, if you're not used to drinking these dark, heavy beers, you might find it pretty jarring if all you drink is Miller Lite or Bud Light. But it's it's a good thing. If you see it out where you live, pick it up and give it a chance. You know, I bought just a single of it. If you don't like it, just throw it out. But it's good. So, Laissez Le Bon Temps Roulé. This is a good beer. And y'all come on down to Louisiana and go to the French Quarter Festival.